Hey, y'all. Happy Sunday. Happy last week of 2024. How is everybody doing? Hey, replay crew. It is excellent, as always, to see all y'all. I have had a lovely and very quiet weekend. Doing not much more than reading and hanging out with Orion. Orion is right here. I didn't think to put doggy camera on. Hi, Sunrise Dawn, how are you? I didn't think to put Orion cam on, but if you guys really want Orion cam, I can attach it easily enough. It just hadn't occurred to me, or actually, I was distracted doing other things, so I didn't set it up, but it is easily handled. He is sitting there happily. Hey, Susan, how are you? It is good to see you. I haven't seen the two of you in quite some time. Did you guys have a nice Christmas? Hold on. Let's try that one more time. There he is. There's the little bugger. Right there. How are you feeling, Dawn? Has something been going on? There we go. There he is. There's my puppy. Oh, that's awful, Sunrise Dawn. I know you were here, but I mean, just us. Like, we haven't had a chance to chat. It's quiet in here right now. It's quiet in here right now. And Susan, my brain is a sieve. So I know you were here yesterday. I don't know what I was saying. Words come out of my mouth. It's a thing. It's a thing. We are doing well. Orion is doing well. That is the puppy right there. He is surviving. Okay, good. Yeah, I didn't forget you. I did see you. I did. So did you guys? I read the first 2 chapters in Barefaced Messiah, and they were really interesting. I mean, I don't know. I'm with what's his name? The guy who wanted to get rid of all the lies and tell the truth about L. Ron Hubbard. Christmas was good. That's wonderful, Susan. Our Christmas was nice. It was overall a good Christmas. We had a lovely meal, and yeah, we had a nice time. We had a lot of family here. We spent some time delivering our gift to another friend of mine who another friend of ours, rather, who we've kind of adopted, and we got her some earrings from this lovely little website that I've shown you guys called Little Rooms that has Adam You Win, that has the most amazing jewelry. How are you doing, Adam? So I am busy trying to remember the name of the guy who decided they wanted I'm really curious about the guy who wanted to tell L. Ron Hubbard's story, but that was in the foreword, not in the chapters. Jerry Armstrong. Jerry Armstrong. I found Jerry Armstrong quite fascinating. I'm glad, Adam. We're having a quiet start to the day. I think Cricket has an amazing show scheduled for us. He has some amazing new awards, and I think he is probably late trying to get everything set up with the new award. They are very, very cool, and I can't wait to give it to you, Adam. I can't wait. So I think Jerry Armstrong had a really good point that getting rid of all of the stories about L. Ron. I mean, his life is fascinating enough. This is a fascinating book so far. I mean, if Jerry Armstrong's a whistleblower, Scientology sure made him one. Jerry Armstrong was a Scientologist. Who's Omar Garrison? I didn't know Omar Garrison. Jerry found a treasure trove of L. Ron Hubbard's childhood writings, journals, all of those things. Oh, Sunrise Dawn, I am sorry about that. How long do they're giving you blood thinners, right? That's okay, Papa Cat. There's no need to read the book. How are you doing, Papa Cat? I have to thank you in brain fog. That's okay, Cricket. I made apologies for you. Jerry can't enter the U.S.? What, Adam? Jerry Armstrong can't enter the U.S.? I did not know that. Not deep enough in the lore. Jerry Armstrong can't enter the U.S. Yes, Adam Carmona is the winner. He's permanently stuck in Canada. Wow. Let's see. He alleges that the church's influence and ongoing legal pressures have created circumstances that make it difficult for him to enter the country without facing further legal or personal risks. However, there is no public record of an official U.S. government ban preventing Armstrong from entering the United States. Here it is. Adam. That is an excellent solution, Cricket. That is the one I had been planning on using. Let's see. You ready, Adam? You guys tell me if you can hear it. Up. I know you can't hear it because for some reason it's in the corner. Here we go. Let it walk in the corner joint. First to the door, right on point. A guy leaned in, said, well, look at you. First one here, give a bow, take it due. Another chime, it's a big old feat. First in line, you can't be beat. There's a trophy waiting, it's quite a prize. But there's one more thing to finalize. Welcome to the corner joint. We ain't here to disappoint. You're first, your crown, but here's the deal. To grab some weed to seal the appeal. The crowd all clapped, you're the VIP. But there's no smoke without THC. Go make the run, bring it back with speed. First place heroes, supply what we need. Welcome to the corner joint. We ain't here to disappoint. You're first, your crown, but here's the deal. You grab some weed to seal the appeal. But there's no smoke without THC. Go make the run, bring it back with speed. First place heroes, supply what we need. Welcome to the corner joint. We ain't here to disappoint. You're first, your crown, but here's the deal. You grab some weed to seal the appeal. When they return with stash in hand, the trophy gleam like a one-man band. So if you're first, don't just stand and stare. At the corner joint, it's action, that's where. There we go, Adam. All for you. If you can handle the country beat. It's a good song. Not sure if I don't need it for my intro. Cricket is very talented. Very talented. So Jerry says that he can't come back to the U.S. because of Scientology. This is going to be the opening theme to your anti-cult line dancing show. I want a line dance for that, Adam. We should video that and do a line dance. I think that would be excellent. Excellent. Now, who was it you said was with Jerry Armstrong? Omar Garrison. I don't know who Omar Garrison is. Oh. Garrison all authored several books. Interesting. Garrison was hired. Ah. Okay. Jerry Armstrong and Omar Garrison, both together. You want to do the Thetans Warp again? Jerry was the most harassed version. The most harassed critic. Not the most harassed version. You want to do it again, Cricket? Okay, we'll do it again. Let's do it again. It's that good. Let's try it again. Here we go.
Let it walk into the corner joint. First to the door, right on point. A guy leaned in, said, well, look at you. First one here, give a bow, take your due. Another chime, it's a big old feat. First in line, you can't
Not Hubbard's fault he started a cult.
It's quite a prize, but there's one more thing to finalize. Welcome to the corner joint. We ain't here to disappoint. Your first, your crown, but here's the deal. You grab some weed to seal the appeal. The crowd all clapped, you're the VIP. But there's no smoke without THC. Go make the run and bring it back with speed. First place here is what we need. Welcome to the corner joint. We ain't here to disappoint. You're first, your crown, but here's the deal. You grab some weed to seal the appeal.
Lena Marlene.
Crowd all clapped, you're the VIP. But there's no smoke without THC. Go make the run, bring it back with speed. First place hero, supply what we need. Welcome to the corner joint. We ain't here to disappoint. You're first, your crown.
You need to sound with the country new wave.
To seal the appeal. When they return with stash in hand, the trophy clean like a
new
one-man
wave
band.
country.
So if you're first, don't just stand and stare.
I'm not sure what words I
Corner
just said.
joint, it's action, that's where.
Hilarious, Nebulous. Janelle, that was the last.
Hey, one more.
The last bars. You were going for Jerry Lee Lewis. The prompt for the song was Rockabilly. There you go, Cricket. Yeehology. Yeehology indeed. Janelle, how are you doing? Rockabilly is kind of drilled down just a little bit. They might have had to zoom back out to country and western. But I can see rockabilly. Rock-a-hillbilly. So actually, I found the foreword almost more, or the preface almost more interesting than the two chapters, or at least the preface made the two chapters more interesting, because the two chapters are telling the actual story, and it's pretty fascinating as an actual story. I was actually thinking that, Adam. I was actually thinking that. Mm-hmm. You have to actually ask for Brian Setzer. That would make sense. That would make sense. Give it something accurate to work from. Rock a hillbilly. So, Ron was spoiled rotten. His father was a ne'er-do-well. Setzer will take your calls. Ask it for Junior Brown. There you go, Janelle. He might get Seltzer. We might get Seltzer music. I wonder what Seltzer music would sound like. Y'all are hilarious. Hilarious. So basically, we got through to we got through to, hey, Bridge, how are you? To about Hubbard's 16 years. Yes, Seltzer music. Tiny bubbles. Tiny bubbles. Tiny bubbles. I'm going to have to go listen to Tiny Bubbles. For such a pampered child, he really was everybody's darling. I mean, to have such a family raising you. Favorite disembodied head in a box ever? Yeah, he liked it. I'll let him tell you, but it sure was fun to get to be able to show it first. If you guys haven't seen it, Hubbard had a Putnam ancestor who defended one of the accused Salem witches and a distant cousin. Yeah, well, if you have a cousin that's one of the accused, then you have a cousin that's one of the accusers. That's sort of the deal there. Boy, you guys got a good right-on shot of Orion's scar right there. Next week on Thursday, we have, they may or may not have actually I don't know, nature or nurture, right, Janelle? And it wasn't, none of it sounded like it was like dysfunctional, abusive. It all sounded perfectly, I mean, like he was treasured. The way it was written didn't make it feel like they had done things that would spoil a child. The things that they described did not sound like things that would spoil a child. But I'll tell you what, the the way in which it was done certainly well, I'm DAR. He reacted against the mundaneness of it all. I guess, like, it was all so nice. Everything was just he I don't know, maybe shit will happen, but it just and I guess there were stories. Military was a big deal in their genealogy. Interesting. Well, it says that his grandfathers claimed all sorts of ancestry, but a lot of the ancestry couldn't be proven or didn't. So let's go talk about what his stated genealogy in the book is. So, firing at islands. John DeWolf was Hubbard's great-great-grandfather. And there was a fanciful family legend from Europe that said the essence of the story was that a courtier accompanying a prince on a hunting expedition in France had somehow saved his master from an attack by a wolf. In gratitude, the prince had ennobled the faithful courtier, bestowing upon him the title of Count de Loup, a name that was eventually anglicized to de Wolf. No records exist to support this story, either in Britain or France. Vice Admiral Henry de Wolf, 12th generation descendant of Balthazar de Wolf, the first de Wolf in America, says he has never heard of Count de Loup. So that was Hubbard's grandmother's father had a fanciful story like that. Did he really, Adam? He took an old family name, 23 and mean. Oh, you found it yourself. Got it, Cricket. Okay. That's interesting then that they were actually heavily into the military. And I also find it interesting that his great grandfather told yarns. So this history of charming and fanciful indigo twin, you're gonna yeah. I'm glad you had a relaxing holiday, indigo twin. Nibs Hubbard became Ron DeWolf. That's a way to do it, is to take an old maiden name. To take an old maiden name. Robert. Robert, it is good to see you. I've been thinking about you too, Indigo. Noticed I hadn't seen you for a few days. Guys, I realize for those of you who are members, I have not done a members only live. Well, can you see him, Indigo? He's doing pretty good. Big Bad DeWolf. He is doing well. He is chewing on his bully stick happily. I don't know if you can see it. He's gone through he's gone through 3 inches of that so far. You almost had a tornado. Portuguese people fold in the mother's family name sometimes. Nice. Your niece has your name and her father's family. Very traditional. Yes, Spanish people do a similar thing, don't they, Cricket? Oh, you got to see some old friends? That's a wonderful way to spend Christmas. So, for those of you who are members, would you like to do a members only live, or would you prefer a members only Zoom call? I can make a poll, maybe. Can I make a poll? Or can I only make a poll if I No, that's not what I want. Can I start a poll? Yes, I can. Look at that. Hold on. Some Spanish cultures do that too. Okay, I thought so, Cricket. Some Spanish cultures do that too. The mother's maiden name was always the child's middle name. Makes genealogy easy. Yes. At 7 a.m., all the warning alarms were going off, and then there was 20 minutes in wind and rain. No damage. Yes, indeed, no damage. Thank goodness, Robert. Thank goodness. Nope, that's a thumbs up. That is a thumbs up. We want, let's see if I can do a heart. Can I do a heart? Look at that. Let's do another one. Hi, Lori. That's for you. There you go. Welcome in. Okay, guys. Looks like a members only live is winning. Your friend's family uses the middle name of Elaine for all firstborn girls. Interesting. That's an interesting tradition to have. I kind of like that tradition. Yes, I am also glad it canceled on you. Robert, the chapter in the other book we're talking about this week had a whole ass section on this guy who claimed after alien telepathic connection that he could control the weather. So he predicted hurricanes, he predicted other events. He said he was a very interesting guy. This guy. Adam's going to remember the name off the top of his head. Me, I'm not so good with names. I will not remember the name off the top of my head. But this guy, hungry as the wolf. You're not giving up on the DeWolves, are you, Adam? This guy was a fixture. You could use him here. Yeah, it seems to me what was interesting about this guy, what's interesting about all these guys is exactly what Adam brought up last week. It's always warfare. They're predicting terrible things are happening, or they're saying they can make terrible things happen, but they can't make not the terrible things happen. Adam is always doing the killing around here, Susan. He slays, invariably slays. French Canadian children usually have the first name Marie or Joseph, which is usually not used, but they are called by what we consider their name. Ah, that's very interesting, Cricket. So if you run into French, is this true just with French Canadians, not with French people in general? So if this guy could control the weather, indeed, Duran Duran. That's why I was saying we need a new wave country western channeled song for the corner joint. Papa Cat, make sure that Brain Fog lets us know when she gets here. Because I've got to tell both of you something. What else do you guys want to talk about today? It was very fascinating learning about Elrond being so spoiled, but yet having such, I mean, in some ways he hadn't traveled much, but in other ways he was well traveled. He felt, okay, you don't know about French people, just the French Canadians. Got it. I love, and it's, it's one of the things I love about being in other people's chats is just the opportunity to chat with other people. And so in some ways, I got new paint pens. My husband got me new paint pens. And these have a fine tip and a brush tip. Adam, what's FLQ? What's FLQ? Oh, these are nice, guys. These are nice. Where are my reading glasses? Okay. Okay, Lori. We'll allow for you coming in and out. Ooh. Okay. Doing artwork You're not getting any of the color there. That's actually green and purple. I don't know what it looks like, but it's green and purple. They're all metallic. You can see the camera is mirrored. What's FLQ? Adam. Francophone separatists. Got it. Okay, I'll quit drawing, you guys. Sorry for the distraction. The purple kind of looks whitish. It sure does. I think it's because they're metallic, so the light is just totally reflecting on them. There you can see the purple a little bit. The first line is the same color as that purple dot, and the second line is pink. I'm not sure what that's going to be yet. Uh-huh. It's gonna be pretty. It is gonna be pretty. Oh, you guys, this vote is so close. Do we want any more votes or shall we keep it open? I will keep it open. I will keep it open for anybody else who's going to arrive. Did anybody get any ultra creative gifts for Christmas? Something new or interesting or different? Adam, I thought of you this afternoon. My mother, bless her heart, sent me Llewellyn Publishing's 2025 Star Sign book with a note asking about if I remember when she worked there. I think, yes, exactly, Indigo. Zero association. I want nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. You got socks? Hey, sometimes I've gotten excellent socks for Christmas. You know those Simply Wool socks? I wear wool socks all Christmas, all winter long. My feet are in wool socks. What's a keeper, Adam? Pierre Laporte. What did I say, guys? That's a keeper. Pierre Laporte was a distant cousin who was kidnapped by the FLQ. I'm also related to some people who are in it distantly. Okay. Cricket, you have a dark background, eh? Jealous what? What did I say, guys? Oh, the Llewellyn book. Yes. So mommy got it for me, and I haven't had a chance to crack it yet. You scared a pair of McDonald Christmas socks? Excellent. Your dad Your relative led a revolution against the Danes in Finland. Wow, Indigo. Someone asked me if I had tips on how to paint underwater rocks with oil paints. I told him you can't really paint underwater. You have to dry the rocks off first. Unironically. Huh. You do have to dry the rocks off first. I would have said the same thing, Janelle. You brought you a table that's slightly tilted to work puzzles on. That's excellent, Susan. I know a woman who works puzzles, and her husband made her this table that's slightly tilted with a whole border around it right to the edge, and that's about yay big. Yay big. I don't know, what's that? 2 feet? That's about 2 feet by 18 inches. And she can move it up and down. It was very cool. He built it for her. But I'm really excited about you for your puzzles. If you got a table like that, that's excellent. The drawers and everything. Most French Canadians share ancestry. My brother is married to our sixth cousin. Yeah, sixth cousin is pretty far. Sixth cousin is pretty far. Everybody has a dark background. You just need to know where to find it. Lots of stuff in newspapers. Oh, cricket. Interesting. Interesting. 3 hours later, he meant a painting of rocks with water running over them. Janelle, that's hilarious. Yeah, I know, cricket. Criminal genealogy is so interesting. The Hellraiser cube. I wouldn't have realized that's what he meant either, Janelle. Honestly, I wouldn't have realized that's what he meant either. I thought he meant painting rocks to go underwater. Very hilarious. Very hilarious. Yeah, I have the cousin lines are particularly interesting. The ones that branch off sometimes are particularly interesting. No Face, how are you? An unintentional rickroll, something like that. Ah, nebulous. Ha 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 ha. Communication on the rocks. Indeed, Adam. That's a triple pun. Very, very good, Adam. Very, very good. Hellraiser is an awesome movie. Really? Should I watch? I don't like scary movies. I don't like scary movies, so that makes it extra difficult for me. I want to watch that new movie on Netflix that I've heard so much about. Um, now I can't remember the name of it. You just let me down, Indigo. Did anybody win Whamageddon this Christmas? Did anybody win Whamageddon this Christmas? It's terrible difficult. Okay, Adam. I kind of thought so. I've avoided. Thank you. I mean, I'll watch a little bit scary. I'll watch thrillers. I'll do that. I Alien is okay. Terminator is okay. Never gonna try. Oh, Janelle, that was excellent. That was excellent. So what else, guys? Silo is good. Just put a pin in it. Uh-huh, I bet you that's a joke. Yes, Indigo, that's an excellent idea. Try to figure out how to paint underwater and then charge people just for the experience. I watched Lock and Key. That was good. I think it's 988-899. Oh my goodness. What? We watched Carry On. That was the 6888. The 6888 is what the one I want to watch. It looks very good. Your joke took too long, so you stopped and typed this instead. That's hilarious, no face. I really liked Lock and Key too, Bridge. I would like more. Ah, okay. So I got your Christmas gift today. Thank you very much. That was completely uncalled for, but I will make excellent use of it and let you know what for. She's been here. I texted her. I'm like, I am impatient. Where are you? She's been here. She's just folding laundry. Dead Like Me is a good series. Dead Like Me. I will write that down. Hold on. Neener, chicken dinner. What did we say? Dead Like Me. You guys got any other good show recommendations? We are watching Lioness on Paramount right now. You're going to have to remind me what I was saying, Indigo Twin, because sometimes I say things and they go right out of my head. I can't even remember what I was saying when I'm talking to you guys. It's like the words go into the ether and out of my head. It is a strange thing. Oh, the Christmas gift was completely uncalled for. The Christmas gift was completely uncalled for. Meaning it was it was generous. Meaning it was a gift I didn't expect. It was uncalled for. She shouldn't have done it. Thank you very much. Yes. Yes. What was completely uncalled for? That she was generous and gave me a gift. Now I'm going to have to get creative. Payback is a bitch. The third White Lotus. Okay. I don't think I've watched any of the White Lotuses. Knock Fuggets. No Face. A super edit of all the guest stars on Canon. Nobody wants this. Your dreads got a little hoppy. Yeah. What cute shoes. Nobody wants this. Nobody wants this. It's very interesting, guys. You know, my husband got me that fancy. See if he can overhear me now. Beer dreadnoughts, now in spicy mustard. Well, you'll have to wash them. No Face. Sean has sloppy dreads. I am really sorry, man. Those dreads are now Bob Marley. There you go. There you go. No, she didn't do that. She didn't do that. That would have been nice. That would have been uncalled for as well. That would have been extremely uncalled for. Dreads and Alfredo sauce? No Face? Ha ha ha! Nebulous with the dad jokes. Go bald, just put a rabbit on for a full head of hair. Between Nebulous and Adam, we should all just give up and fall over dead completely, because it is utterly and completely useless to resist. Utterly and completely useless to resist. For a full head of hair, indeed. Oh, Janelle. I mean, to be fair, No Face, you did kind of start it. Okay, guys, first Minnesota goodbye. Wait until you guys for the third Minnesota goodbye. It will be exciting. It will be exciting. You tell dad jokes and you got me, Indigo. You got me, Indigo. That's not supposed to be a thumbs down. I do not know why Apple continues to insist that I am making a thumbs down. I can make hearts just fine. Look at that. But it wants to give me, let's see if we can, and we can't make a thumbs up. It won't do a thumbs up, but it interprets random signals breaded. Oh, Adam. Ah, I have to like erase that thought from my memory, Adam. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Your rabbit is so good at carrot, I have to keep him out of the garden. Hilarious. Shaquille, how are you doing? It is good to see you, sweetie. How's your week been? It is a nice Sunday. So, did any of you read the first couple chapters of the first couple chapters of Barefaced Messiah? Yeah, yeah, he did. He broke me for a moment. Now I've forgotten it. Yes. And I actually liked Sizzler. Thumbs down is just a thumb sideways in zero gravity, depending on the side of the moon. You're doing, Shaquille? Do they still have Sizzlers? I thought they were all gone, Bridge. Do they still have them? I'm glad you're doing well, Shaquille. I am having a lovely afternoon. Orion is this is one paw and that's the other paw and that's his belly. He's sound asleep on his back in the lovely stroller donated by Brain Fog and Papa Cat. Yeah, Adam, it there's a Candy Dreads commercial. Yes, he needs to stop. Adam, I didn't know this was a contest. We've all declared you the victor long, long ago. There was never a contest here, sweetie. You are the winner. You slay everyone. It's known far and wide, and now you've broken both Brain Fog and I. Does it taste like a black licorice? Oh, you're not taking it further, Janelle. There's a Western Sizzler not far, and there's a Sizzler. Wow, I didn't know they still existed. Indigo, you guys are just awful. thread the locks on the bagels. Coming for each other. You're retreating into comfortable retirement. Now that you feel that you've truly won. Is that it, Adam? Our kneeling at your feet and bowing wasn't enough. Janelle beats this one. Canadian Sizzler is so much better. You can't even imagine it's so good. Arizona and Utah. I used to, in the 80s, I loved Sizzler. Sizzler had the best salad bar. Oh my goodness. They had the salad bar to beat all salad bars. It was amazing. It was amazing. And actually good food. I mean, to my admittedly 16-year-old palate, it was good, but my palate was not completely undeveloped even then. I mean, some would say it is still completely undeveloped because I have so many food sensitivities, not sensitivities, flavor sensitivities. Since I'm so picky, I know. Oh, what is a sizzler? What is a sizzler? Seriously? What's the best Sizzler commercial? Here's a good one. Hold on. What is a Sizzler? Says the young one. You guys. Yeah, with the best Monte Cristos at Bennigan's. Yes. They had the best salad bar. Let's see. Let's see if we can get any of the glory that was.
All across.
Okay. We don't need to watch everybody singing about Sizzler. We want to see the inside of one, please. Thank you. That whole thing was a salad bar. It was so much salad bar, and you could get soup and salad. It was amazing. There was fruit, there was baked potatoes.
Quality food. And they want choices, variety, all at a reasonable price. Americans
Dessert
want
bar.
value.
That was the salad bar. It was amazing. It was beyond amazing. That was Sizzler. Hey, Miss Kim. Apparently, Miss Kim, Golden Corral, Western Sizzler. I know, Indikid. Yeah, probably Janelle. Probably a little bit. Really picky. I kind of wish that I wasn't. I mean, not kind of. I wish that I wasn't. I wish that I didn't have. I wish that I wasn't so picky and that everything was just eat. I could just eat everything, but I have a little bit of that. Yeah. Your 5-year-old daughter's gotten so good at drawing. Today she was drawing Pokemon characters and we were amazed. Yes, okay, Sunrise. Send me one of her pictures. Nebulous, you're killing us some more. We were already dead. We were already dead. Those commercials look like meet a sizzlerologist. Yeah. 2-for-1 steak dinner coupons. It was an awesome time, Indigo. it was awesome. Sizzlers were really lovely. Nebulous, dreading and regretting are the same opposites. How are your dreads doing, Nebulous? Or No Face? Mixing names again, you guys. Round, tossing peanut shells on the floor. Indeed. Indeed. That could be Miss Kim. That could be. So I didn't hear. Oh, let's look at Sunrise Dawn's picture. Hold on. Wow. Okay, so I need to hold on a second. That's amazing. Okay, I'll show you guys just a second. Okay, there's one and there's two. So the actual character, this is the actual character that Sunrise Dawn's daughter was drawing. So that is the actual character. Cricket, I like Texas Roadhouse. I didn't know there were shells for such things. And this is the picture that Sunrise Dawn's daughter drew of that character. I enjoyed an Indian sizzler comprising a variety of meats served on a hot iron griddle, sizzling away. That actually sounds really lovely, Nebulous. Peanuts. Yeah, peanut shells? Okay. I wondered, Cricket. I think the other was hilarious. I think the other was like freaking hilarious. But peanut shells it is. That commercial was like the Scientology music video, We Stand Tall. Yes, Bridge, it does channel that video a lot. That should tell you something about where Scientology culture has accreted in. Like, that was a 1980s commercial, right? But yes, it does look a lot like We Stand Tall. Ah, Janelle. I'm dead too. I am dead too. You didn't do that on purpose, Janelle? Oh, it was hilarious, Susan. It was hilarious. Isn't it well done, Miss Kim? It does look like an emoji. When I was little, such great expression at a young age is great, isn't it? It's really good. That's a really good resemblance. I mean, Yeah, the outline is perfect. Scientology is the 50s via the 80s. Yeah. That is a good description, Adam. That is a good description. But I wouldn't have thought it if you hadn't said it, Bridge, that commercial totally looks like the We Stand Tall video. They channel each other like night and day. It's pretty amazing. Not like opposites, like the same thing. Mixing my metaphors. Yes, brain fog, she did. It's absolutely perfect. I am really impressed. She's 6, right? Sunrise? It's really an excellent resemblance. An excellent resemblance. I love it, Sunrise. Oh, you fully. I wasn't sure if it was intentional or not, Janelle, which is not meant to be offensive. For me, I could have said it perfectly on purpose and I could have said it completely by accident. We cook meat. We cook meat. She's 5. Okay. I was thinking 6. I don't know where I got 6 in my head. Probably because she's so tall. Forget that she's just 5. Buy her all the art supplies. Yes, let her experiment to her heart's content. I didn't realize that these new markers that hubby got for me are fine pointed on one side and brush tipped on the other. So that will be a really interesting way for me to play differently with my rocks. Art classes would be great too. Trying all different ways to do all the art. I always felt like my art didn't measure up when I was a kid. Yeah. But you're a tall one. So that's not necessarily surprising, right, Sunrise Dawn? You're welcome, Shaquille. We're always happy to see you. Always happy to see you. Is your week getting ready to start? These say, you have these? These say there's Sun Shylore dual tip. Let me read it. Sun Shylore metallic color pens, dual tip, resistant, water based, water resistant ink. Yeah, you're 6 foot. So that's, come on. No, it's not going to show it. That's what they look like. That's what they look like. Sun Shylor dual tip markers. The nice thing about the markers as opposed to the paint is the markers dry really fast. The paint, I have to wait and wait and wait for it to dry. So if I've got to do several coins, art should be play at that age. She'll become a confident sketcher. Hold the classes until she's 12 or so. Sometimes, Janelle, they have like those little, oh yes, you do. I bet you she's grown, Sunrise Dawn. Fab Daddy, this is share your art supplies, show your artwork, discuss your artwork, smoke a bowl, dip your dreads in the hops. What else have we been discussing? You guys see his beans? There it is. He's out like a light. Big stretch. Big stretch. Always share the art supplies time. I was sharing rocks the other day. Can I make you a new thumb? Is it still hurting, Indigo? I am sorry. Massage, acupuncture, acupressure, candy dreads. Yeah. Let's not go there any longer. Right now, Fab Daddy? Right now, I think he might raise his head. Yes, it is, but I have him on a metric F-ton of trazodone and gabapentin. So he should, and I will make sure and drug him right about 10:30 on New Year's Eve. Hold on. Look at that. And we got sunrise right with it. Hold on. So bright-eyed. Just lovely. Shaquille, are you taking off? Bye-bye. Look at that. She's hardly 4 weeks old. Is she, Sunrise Dawn? Or have I lost all track of time? Have I lost all track of time? You guys are so close on that poll. That's pretty amazing. I will tell you what, if we do a members only live this month, we'll do a members Zoom call next month. How about that? I will do my best to accommodate all of y'all. We will do a members only live this month, assuming the votes don't change. I know how cute, adorable. She turned a month on the 12th. Really? She's 6 weeks. Yeah, that looks about right. She's about 6 weeks cooked there. Such a sweetie. Such a sweetie, Sunrise Dawn. We went right through second Minnesota goodbye, y'all. Blew right through it. Toe beans, toe beans, toe beans. You want more toe beans? There you go. All the toe beans. Look at the toe beans. So many toe beans. I could groom. I wonder if I could groom his feet as he sleeps there. Hold on a moment, y'all. Hold, please. That is how laid back Puppy is. That's not perfect, but it is better. He's like, no, now I'm going to show you no more toe beans. Her tummy was upset on Christmas, so you didn't get to see them? Ah, I am sorry you didn't get to see them on Christmas, Sunrise. At least there's video chat. That does make it quite nicer, doesn't it? Your goodbye was 2 hours long? No, the goodbyes only generally last an hour. There's kind of a rule around here, Miss Kim. I mean, we say they're long, but that's because I start early. I know, but sometimes, occasionally, I have been known to go over time. Yeah, see, Indigo? See? I mean, like, I got him, but he ain't happy about it. He took his feet away. It's nice you could catch the end of her live. I'm sorry I didn't catch you earlier, Miss Kim. Are you feeling better, honey? I know you were under the weather. Oh no, Sunrise Dawn. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. Tummy issues are not the funnest. I prefer not to have tummy problems. Okay, Rick. I mean, it's nice to meet you. And you're welcome to proclaim that. You had to make up for it since you didn't have your regular Saturday stream. I know, Miss Kim, I feel that way. If I don't go live on Saturday or Sunday, they kind of bookmark my weekend and it feels a little strange when it's not there. I start on Saturday morning and then go to Saturday and then go on Sunday night. So that and the Wednesday in between. You were feeling okay after a couple more hours and good today? That's good. I am glad to hear it. Oh, you're welcome, honey. You're welcome. I know you were feeling really poorly. So I don't didn't hear any of you say that you read the first 2 chapters. Thank you, Indigo Twin. The same to you. The same to you. Prosperity, good health, all the blessings. So I didn't hear any of you say that you'd read the book. So it was basically a summary of Elrond's life. The first 2 chapters were basically a summary of Elrond's life from his great-grandparents through to about when he was 16 years old. And that's okay, Indigo. We decided sort of at the last minute that we were reading 2 because the Mutants, Mystics and Mutants book is difficult, fascinating, but difficult. And so, and the vote came out very close as to people wanting to move on to the next book or keep with this one. And so I made an executive decision that we would move to the next book, which is what most people wanted, but that I would continue to read the chapters each week in the other book, because there's only about 3 more chapters, as we read Barefaced Messiah. And I will say, yes, Adam, I would say it is a good starting point for other journeys. It's a good starting point for this journey, but it is a lot to slog through. And it's better, I think, to come back to it and tie it in. I think it'll be better as a resource and a reference as we go through other things than it necessarily is as a read for everyone. We started this week, Miss Kim. So I read the foreword and the preface. It's a mashup, Barefaced Mutant. That's what he is, though, ain't he? Barefaced Mutant is for sure. Miss Kim, chapters 1 and 2 were to be this week. So chapters 1 and 2, like I was saying, basically cover L. Ron Hubbard's life up until right around his... See, it gives a thumbs down. I'm not saying thumbs down. There's no thumbs down. And when I do an actual thumbs down, it doesn't work. Busted computer. So it's through is about his 16th year, which is when his parents were transferred to Guam. And after much thought, they decided to send him to live with his grandparents. And he did that for a few months, maybe a month actually, until he decided he'd had enough of small town life and hopped a train and a boat and a bunch of other shit to get to Guam to reunite with his mom and dad on his own. He's not interesting enough to be a mutant. His mutations were all fabricated. Indeed. Okay, Miss Kim, that's wonderful. We would love to have you join, dear. That is absolutely lovely. We will be reading chapters 3 and 4 for next week. And I believe the beginning of chapter 3, Elron is to be reunited with his mother and father. Hubbard, I'm telling you about, well, but he had lots of practice, Indigo. That's how he knew he was so good at it, is he had lots of practice. It's been interesting so far. I think I was saying this earlier, Miss Kim, Jerry Armstrong argument to the church was that the church should come clean about Elron's background and not deal in the not trade in the lies, because Elron's background was just as fascinating without the lies. And for that, Jerry Armstrong was apparently banished. Yes, it is also on Audible. If Dusty comes by, we need to tell him that we're reading a book on Audible. I think that's the other thing. Mutants and Mystics is not on Audible. So it makes it a little extra hard. And Barefaced Messiah is on Kindle Plus or whatever, the Kindle Unlimited program. So if you are a member of that, you can also take advantage of that and get it included in that membership price. Fraudable. Yeah, I know, Adam. I don't disagree. It's highway robbery at a minimum. But he's more Oz than Xavier. Yeah, there is a little there is more than a touch of Oz in there, isn't it? Much more Oz than Xavier. Indeed, Janelle. I have never seen Wicked, y'all. Should I read it first? Have any of you all read it? You have the Kindle Unlimited? Excellent, Miss Kim. So it is included with Kindle Unlimited right now. Hubbard, abandoned first wife, steals second wife from Crowley, and fakes baby's death. Wife 3, Mary Sue. Some is covered in golden clear too. Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. He had so much practice. And do not look behind the curtain. Loosen your pants and grab the cans. Don't look behind the smelly curtain. Yes, that too. You only paid for your membership. All books have gotten on Audible using credits from finishing other books. Interesting. You get credits from finishing books, Indigo? Am I understanding that correctly? So coming up this week, we will have Wheel of Wednesday on Wednesday evening. On New Year's Day. You already have it in your library. Hilarious, Miss Kim. We will have Wheel of Wednesday on New Year's Day, welcoming in 2025. It will be nice to see you all. And then Saturday morning, we will have Bacon Baking Hour. And next Sunday, okay, Indigo, that makes sense too. Wednesday we'll read, or Sunday, next Sunday, we'll read chapters 3 and 4, or discuss chapters 3 and 4. Membership on audio in a couple of months ago got the biography of Barbara Streisand. 48 hours long. $48 long? Is she reading that slowly? Is it that big a book? How big a book is it? They must read really slowly. I can't imagine that it would take that long to complete reading the book. Well, for some people, they'd never complete reading the book if they didn't have it on Audible, right? Some people just can't do the reading. We do have to figure out how to pair stream. Are you going to join me Wednesday night, Brain Fog? I know, I didn't get bacon. Pardon me, y'all. She's a woman in love. It's a great song. I haven't thought of that one for a long time. Okay. Let's see. The rule about pair, we need to figure out let's talk about it. I can't think about it right now. Your first audio book was Michael J. Fox's first book. The first 10 minutes, he has you laughing out loud, then crying. Oh my. Even this old queen doesn't love Barbara 48 hours long. Is she read it herself? You know, yes, we did do Third Minnesota Goodbye. Did we do Third Minnesota Goodbye? Did somebody show up Third Minnesota Goodbye? Nobody showed up Third Minnesota Goodbye, did they, Janelle? Yes, like button reminder for sure. Like button reminder for sure. Hegel makes for a long audio read. I would agree, Adam. Well, Cricket, you could listen to a little bit of it. I mean, maybe you can do it at 1.5 times speed. Maybe she's talking really slowly. You never know. I listen to most things at double speed. So, oh, yeah, I haven't seen Dusty. He is off in third. I wonder how big a book is it? That's what I'm wondering. I meant third. Janelle. 992 pages, y'all. 992 pages. Miss Kim, Babs narrated this herself. 992 pages. No wonder it's 48 hours. That's what, 24 hours for 500 pages? 12 hours for 250 pages? 6 hours for 125 pages? 3 hours for 120 pages? 40 minutes per page? Seems like a lot. Y'all remember how long Yentl was? You've got a point, Janelle. Streisand off. Yes, Adam. 40 minutes. I did the math wrong somewhere. 48 hours for 2,000 pages. 24 hours for 500. 12 hours for 250. 6 hours for 125. 3 hours for 60. 20 pages an hour. Lord of the Rings is like 1,100 pages total. And I read that in high school, so you could do it, but that seems awfully excessive for an autobiography. I added in the awfully to Indigo's statement. Yes. This book is mental. Yeah. Barbara has had enough attention without my literary devotion. And she has other books? Really? I didn't realize she had other books. That is a lot, but an hour, maybe an hour for 20 pages is about right. You'll wait for the documentary. There you go. You could do 48 hours of Cher. I mean, I'd like Dolly's autobiography. Does Dolly have an autobiography? That one I'd like to have. I would read 48 hours of Dolly. Totally, without hesitation. I'm afraid to ask the first question that comes to mind because I'm certain that you're just pulling my leg. I don't think she's finished. How many pages is Dianetics, Miss Kim? You could do 48 hours. Barbara shares everything. Dolly, too. Thank you, brain fog. She has 2. You read the first one and it was a hoot. Dolly is your hero. Okay, I will go read it. Janelle, seriously? That's the way you heard it, girl. I tried to do 48 hours of Dolly. How many pages is Dianetics, Miss Kim? I bet I could ask. I bet I could ask Google. I could ask Google how many pages the abridged version of Dianetics. The original edition in 1950. Adam, you are closer than you know, man. This chapter we're on is 102 pages. Jiminy Christmas. But almost done after that. You ready for it to be done? I bet you're ready to be done. Oh, I believed you, Cricket. I believed you. I don't mean to imply that I didn't believe you. I just meant that seemed like an awfully long time for how for it to take, but apparently it's taken that. Yes, but I'm bumped, Janelle. Apparently it takes that long. It's not unreasonable. An hour per 20 pages. I guess that's pretty reasonable. So the original edition in 1950 was 452 pages. And the paperback 1992 edition grew to 702 pages. And then the 2003 edition shrunk back down to 600 pages. And then the 2007 edition grew back up to 704 pages. The differences are due to factors such as formatting, font size, and additional content, including in later editions. I'm just thinking that the average of those numbers comes suspiciously close to 666. My husband is chuckling in the background. Am I wrong, husband? Uh-huh. You're still amused? Excellent. Let me find out if I'm actually wrong. 452 and 702. You guys need to tell me if anybody comes in for Third Minnesota Goodbye. And 600 and 704 equaled together comes to 2,458 divided by 4. And we're a little low, 614. 614. Not as close as I thought, but it was a thought, y'all. It was a thought. Dolly wrote a book with James Patterson? Really, Brian Fogg? I'm going to have to go look that up. The paperback you have is 559. It's taken so long because we have much discussion because it's kind of crazy stuff sometimes. I bet you, I can imagine, Miss Kim. I can imagine. And you're reading it actually, right? You're reading it out loud as you go? Yes, Mark of the Boar, indeed. What, Cricket? It's 559 before the index and glossary with those at 614. Still 600 pages. Fewer than Babs's autobiography, apparently. Biblical scholars think 666 was actually 616, so we're close. That's funny. That's funny. You know, it wasn't a, and if they think if you're not pulling my leg at them, then we are really close. 614 is really close. You'd rather read a book about diuretics? Oh, okay, Cricket. Good. Good. Cuz I just was like, boy, that seems like it would take a long time, 20 pages, but I mean, it still seems a lot. That's 10 pages in 30, that's 3 pages a minute. No. Yeah. No. I'm doing the math all wrong. I'm doing the math all wrong. You try to leave stuff out, but he invariably will bring up those things up later, so you have to read all of it. Of course. Of course. Well, I'm not reading out loud. So we're reading the chapter and then talking about it, which means that some of the time is chatting, like a lot of tonight was just chatting. But if y'all have caught up and reread chapter 2 and 3 next week, we'll see what we can chat about. I will also be reading the next chapter of Mutants and Mystics, which I think is chapter 5. Let's see how. Adam, I thought you were retiring. I thought you were retiring. Okay, guys, so I will be doing a members only live sometime between now and Wednesday. And in January, we will do a members only Zoom call, okay? That is how we will do this. It is, I think it is somewhat faster, Miss Kim. I mean, we're still only doing 2 chapters at a time. But it would take me that long to read the 2 chapters, and then we wouldn't be able to discuss it much. Diuretics would be more interesting, Papa Cat. And I bet you could find. Thank you, Miss Kim. Welcome. It is always nice to have a new member. I appreciate you. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, guys, so there is no third Minnesota goodbye tonight. Cricket, do we want to just store that? We would love to have you, Miss Kim. You're not. You're not retiring, I take it, Adam. Is that an answer to my inquiry on your retirement? I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. I will figure something fun out. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. We will see. Okay. So drop the link, Cricket, so everybody can get it. You guys can go here. Oh, you're back. Drop the link and I will let everybody hear it. No, everybody drop the link. Yes, very brief retirement. I'm going to start. I'm going to. I didn't know you could come out. I guess you can come out of retirement. I guess you can come out of retirement. So, Cricket, drop the link. There you go. Everybody go give Cricket a watch. I would share it all here, but you know what? He needs the watch time and the watch hours. So go check out the Minnesota Goodbye song that he made and give it a like and a comment. And I will see you guys Wednesday night with Brain Fog at my side. And I will see you sometime between now and then. Those of you who are members for a members only live stream for an exciting event. I will catch y'all later. If I can find, I'm trying to find the end stream button, y'all. It hides. Okay. Have a great one. I will see members before New Year's Eve and the rest of you all on New Year's Day.